to share again, finally. There have been a couple times that I have tried to make a video to share and my tongue would get all tied up, and then I get like this brain fog where I was like not even remembering what I was gonna say. And so with that, it was like me realizing, and with the help of a friend, that I'm processing so much that it just wasn't time for me to pop on. So yeah, I gave it a few months of just letting me process everything that surfaced. So for those that aren't familiar with me, I'll just introduce myself. I'm Aliona, and I've been doing little videos that are love myself journey videos, and some of them I talk about like therapy, what took place and everything, and yeah, some are just like updates. So this one is more of an update with what I've been processing. It first came through when my daughter was the same age that things took place with my grandpa sexually abusing me. The memories started surfacing, and I learned that's common for that to happen. The memories will come through when your own child is that age. Not always though, but that's how it happened for me. And then at the beginning of this year, through body talk therapy, memories came through where I was sexually abused when I was a baby. I was about 11 months old, 14 months roughly. And that abuser, the memories, I don't know who it was. I feel like it wasn't my grandpa though. I feel like it was someone else. I just don't know who it was. So it's just like, that part has not surfaced. It's just, I go with him. It was a man. Yeah, so when those memories surfaced, through the body talk process, like more would surface when I do my own healing and just like working with my inner child. And it was interesting, even before that came through, I kept being intuitively shown to send Reiki to when I was 1 and 2 years old. And then that came up, and it was probably the hardest and most painful times, because the emotions from it started surfacing as well, not just memories. So I was feeling really frightened, and I was almost even twitchy, like little things frightened me. And it was like all of this stuff that me as a baby felt that never could process at that point. And I was more agitated. Let's see, what else? Oh, the shame. So much shame. And that's still something I'm working through. And it's like I've been so resistant to the shame, and that's a huge thing, a huge part of childhood sexual abuse. I would say sexual abuse in general, but that's just what I learned when I went to the Supriya retreat that I talked about in another video. Yeah, so I was not doing very well for those months. My body ceased up. It was like showing me all of the places where I was holding everything, and I was having a lot of physical ailments, which I still am a little, but it's not as bad as it was. But yeah, I'm still in the processing part of it, and I'm sure I will be for quite some time, because that's just part of it, you know. It takes time to heal. But it was a painful couple of months for sure. Just trying to think what else I was gonna say about that. Oh yeah, I couldn't even bring myself to speak, like I was saying. My throat would close up, and my thoughts would get all airy. Like I just couldn't put a sentence together. So yeah, I just allowed myself to process. And I'm not crying right now, but when I would try before, I would just instantly start to cry. And there's been a lot of crying that has had to surface, as well as anger. Just even this weekend, I was able to let a huge release out just from like yell screaming, which was a big deal for me. It was hard for me to get myself to do that. Luckily, I was on a hike and there were very few people, and even my husband, like, he walked further ahead with our dog, and so I wouldn't see anyone, and I just let it out, and the crying came after, and then I felt like it created enough space for me to process the next stuff. So yeah, my body has been a little tight from this big release that I went through this weekend. But I just wanted to add as well, this is the whole point of the video, of how it has been rough with healing. It's hard work. And sometimes you want to give up. But with my healing, I've discovered myself so much more, and the self that I have discovered underneath all this trauma, I love. Like, I really love me. And that's a big deal. Like, I'm feeling a little emotional about it because I didn't know I could love myself this much. And so it's a huge win. Another thing that I'm excited about is me healing me. A couple months ago in Body Talk, it came through that I had this belief that I couldn't heal myself. And so we worked through that, and it took like a month, maybe two, and then I started noticing a difference. So when I do my own healing modalities on myself, I'm starting to notice shifts. I'm starting to feel better more quickly. And so I'm excited about that too. And I'm also more confident. I feel like I can help others with their healing journeys. I can support with the, I do Reiki, Kundalini Reiki, and also other healing modalities. And if anyone has watched this video, or not this video, but the videos that I've posted before, there's some light language ones as well. So that's also a thing I do. So I feel like I'm finally to a place where I can work with others more. Like, I'm feeling good about it. I had to pause because there was so much trauma I needed to process, and through it, I just, my self-confidence just plummeted, and yeah, now I'm feeling a lot better about it, and I'm looking forward to the brighter days to come, because I've gotten this far and I'm celebrating me. So yeah, I feel the joy a lot more now, even though it's been like a lot of hard days and I sometimes want to give up. There are the moments in between where I feel this amazing joy that I hadn't felt before I started my healing journey. I was so numb. I was really, really numb to everything. My body was numbed down. But now I feel so much, and it's amazing to feel that joy. It's like the joyful experience of discovering myself as well. It's been pretty great, an amazing journey, and I know it's not over. And still will have those days where it's hard to get out of bed, harder to do things, but I've come far. So just sharing. Thank you for watching.